Hey there! Welcome to Whiteboard Invest, your #1 go-to source for clear and concise investing knowledge, explanation, and news updating daily.
The SEC just dropped a bombshell on BF Borgers, the accounting firm that's been cozying up with Trump media, slapping them with accusations of some pretty shady business. They're talking about a whopping 2,500 audits that apparently didn't quite add up. And get this, the firm and its big boss, Benjamin F. Borgers, have to cough up $14 million in fines. Ouch. Now, BF Borgers isn't just any auditing firm. They were back in the hot seat auditing Trump media right before the company made its grand entrance into the public market by merging with Digital World Acquisition Corp. That's a big deal because it means all those numbers people have been seeing might be more fiction than fact. The SEC's not mincing words here. They're saying BF Borgers basically Xeroxed old audits, played around with the dates, and passed them off as brand spanking new. That's like saying you did your homework when you just copied your buddies from last week. Not cool, right? And they even had the gall to pretend they were having these big planning powwows with their clients when, in reality, nada. But here's the kicker. Despite all this drama, Trump media's still flying high in the stock market. Sure, their shares took a little tumble on the news, but they've been on the upswing overall. And guess who's laughing all the way to the bank? The former prez himself, whose stake in the company is now worth a cool $3.7 billion. Talk about a plot twist. So what's the moral of the story? Well, when the SEC comes knocking, you better have your ducks in a row. And in the world of high-stakes finance, even the hint of something fishy can send shockwaves through the market. But hey, sometimes the show must go on, and for Trump media, it seems the show is just getting started. The crypto world is buzzing with the recent U.S. crackdown on prominent figures like Roger Ver, nicknamed Bitcoin Jesus. It seems Now John Williams, the head honcho at the New York Fed, is all about keeping inflation at a chill 2%. He's like a captain steering the ship towards the land of stable prices and solid economic growth. So the Fed's been playing it cool with interest rates, keeping them parked at 5.25%, 5.5% since last summer. They're not budging, even though some folks are itching for a change. It's like sticking to a tried-and-true recipe because you know it works. Now here's where it gets spicy. The Fed's gearing up to give their whole policy game plan a once-over. Some critics are waving their hands saying it's time to shake things up. But Williams? He's standing his ground, defending that 2% target like it's the secret sauce to financial success. Flashback to last year, and the Fed did something wild. They jacked up interest rates by a whopping 5% points. That's the kind of bold move you tell your grandkids about. And even though the heat of inflation has simmered down a bit, it's still running hotter than the Fed's comfort zone. Communication is key, right? That's what Chicago Fed's Austin Goolsbee thinks. He's all about being clear and open, like making sure everyone knows why they're making the calls they do. But let's not forget the elephant in the room, crypto. The market's been on a roller coaster, and every move the Fed makes has traders biting their nails. It's like watching a thriller where you're not sure who's going to make it out alive. So, there you have it. The Fed's sticking to their guns on the inflation target, but the winds of change are blowing. And in the world of high finance, just like in life, the only constant is change. Who knows what the next chapter holds? Senator Cynthia Lummis is taking a stand against the U.S. government's tough stance on crypto. She's all for Bitcoin and thinks the industry's getting a raw deal with the DOJ, calling non-custodial software a money service. Lummis says that's just not right and goes against what the Treasury's been saying. She's also not happy with the SEC, who she feels is overstepping its bounds by labeling almost all cryptos as securities. She's pushing for clearer rules and even teamed up with Senator Gillibrand. Bitcoin is like the new kid on the block, the teenage version of good old reliable gold. It's got all the spunk and unpredictability of youth, making waves in the financial world since it showed up in 2009. Just like any teen, Bitcoin's still figuring things out, with its value bouncing around more than a pop song's beats. It's the talk of the town, with everyone trying to guess what it'll do next. But here's the thing. It's got potential, loads of it. It could totally turn the way we handle money on its head. Now let's get real for a sec. Bitcoin's had to hustle hard. It's like the son of gold who never got the same love or attention. It had to make its own way without the cushy backing of governments or a history of trust. Born from the depths of the internet, it's been a journey of learning from slip-ups and making a mark. And you know what? It's kind of like Generation X back in '94, a little rebellious, a lot innovative, and all about breaking the mold. Bitcoin's not just about shaking up finance, it's got the chops to change all sorts of stuff, from how we track shipments to casting votes. So, as folks chat about Bitcoin being this teenage gold, they're nodding along, seeing how it's not just relatable but also a game changer. And sure, it might be a bit rough around the edges now, but give it time. It's already got people looking for a piece of the action, just like they do with gold. Who knows? In a few years, we might just see Bitcoin all grown up and taking charge. How's that for a glow-up? Charles Hoskinson, the Cardano guru, is clapping back at Michael Saylor's claim that Bitcoin is the only crypto destined for the big leagues. Saylor's betting that altcoins like Cardano will get slapped with the securities label and won't see the light of day in an ETF. Hoskinson's not buying it. He's calling out Saylor for being a Bitcoin maxi, basically saying Saylor's got tunnel vision, where Bitcoin's the only legit game in town. Meanwhile, Kadan Stadelman from Komodo is nodding along, pointing out that making a commodity like Bitcoin is tough cookies, but don't count out the new kids just yet. The real tea is that heavy hitters like BlackRock and Fidelity are queuing up for Ethereum ETFs. If the SEC gives them the cold shoulder, we might just see a legal showdown. And while Bitcoin's been vetted by the big guns, altcoins like Cardano are still on the SEC's maybe list, waiting for Congress to clear up the rulebook. So, there you have it. A mini version of the crypto telenovela where Bitcoin's wearing the crown, but Cardano's not ready to bow out. Stay tuned, folks. Tesla's website just got a cool new update, and guess what's at the center of it? Dogecoin. Yep, you heard that right. Remember when Elon Musk dropped hints about accepting Dogecoin for Tesla cars? Well, it's no longer just talk. Now, if you've got some Dogecoin stashed away, you can actually use it to buy Tesla stuff. Elon's been on this Dogecoin train for a while now. He was practically cheering for it at the Tesla Gigafactory in Berlin, saying it'd be neat if Tesla cars could be bought with Dogecoin. And now, boom, it's happening. But hey, there are a few strings attached. You can't mix wallets to make a purchase, and once you hit that buy button, there's no going back. No refunds either. So make sure you're all in before you spend your Dogecoin. And speaking of Dogecoin, it's on a bit of a roller coaster ride. The value's sitting pretty at 0.1653, which is a nifty 20% bump since yesterday. Seems like Elon's Midas touch is doing its magic again. He's been all over the place, tweeting about Dogecoin, showing up on TV, even tweaking Twitter's logo to fit the Dogecoin vibe. Plus, his pet Shiba Inu, Floki, is like the poster pup for Dogecoin. It's all part of the wild world of crypto, where Dogecoin's making waves, even among its volatile peers. So, there you have it. Tesla's riding the Dogecoin wave, and Elon Musk is the surfer leading the charge. Just remember, if you're looking to join the party and buy Tesla gear with Dogecoin, make sure you're up to speed with the rules of the game. It's all fun and games until someone forgets to double-check their crypto wallet.
Alright, that's hottest news today. If you guys did find this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe our channel for more free content. Thanks for watching. Peace out.